Welcome, everybody, to
I Love You.
I Know. This is the signature podcast from the Prolonged Engagement. You can find us every Monday at noon on youtube.com/the Prolonged Engagement Show or our website at theprolongedengagement.com. There you can find links to this show in audio format. We're also on your favorite podcasting service.
And if you're not, just tell us.
No one's going to tell us.
I know they won't.
I mean, no one even listens to this thing. It's on like 50 different podcast services.
And no one listens.
Yeah. I also have no clue how to get to podcasting analytics.
We may have this ginormous following that we just don't know about.
Could. Yeah. I think I looked up, actually, I think I signed up for like Blueberry podcast analytics, but I can't figure out how to, because like Squarespace allows us to do like third-party analytics.
Yeah. But
I can't figure out how to like make them work yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Eventually I'll get there.
Eventually.
Because I need some sort of thing.
Yeah.
If we would have done this correctly and just done it through Libsyn, like normal people.
Next time
we would have had actual analytics.
Well, maybe we should switch over to Libsyn.
See, but we're too far into it, and if I like take it over there, maybe like lose the feed. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No clue. And then I still have to pay for the Squarespace site, which. And then I'm like, well, if I'm already paying for that, why would I pay for Libsyn as well?
I wish I could, like, because I know there's a website that teaches you how to do things, but we're not sponsored by them, so I don't want to say their name.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just find out.
Because I know it's because Skillshare is a website, like, you pay like $10 and you can learn a bunch.
Teaches you how to do shit?
Yeah. They have lessons on everything. And I was going to do that. I was going to get it so that then I could like start learning how to do better editing for movies and motion.
That would be cool.
Like that's what I was thinking.
I don't know how to use motion.
I don't either.
We've
had it for years and we don't know how to use it.
Well, I've done some bits and pieces. Like all the lower thirds, they're all done in motion.
Yeah.
But like I don't know how to fully use it. Yeah. I'm just using like random little text animations.
That's the most I know how to do in there.
And shit like that. And like I think the craziest one that I did in motion was the Han Solo when it came
the
down.
original one?
Yeah. It was I had the sunglasses come down on his face, and I did that in motion. But that's like the craziest thing I've done in motion so far.
No, but I was like thinking about doing that and like getting it.
But
we're not sponsored by Skillshare, so let me just put that out there. We're not sponsored by anyone.
We're not sponsored by anything.
I wish we were.
For our own people, our own.
I would love
people.
Yes, we are. I would love to be sponsored by like one of the food people.
Oh,
like Blue Apron.
Like Blue Apron or something like that?
Yeah.
We could probably do it. You know that they sponsor everybody.
Well, we're so small. We're probably just like...
Oh, no.
No one like fucking knows us.
I think that every podcast can get Blue Apron sponsorship.
Like, that would be fucking amazing. Because then I'd be like... I would honestly move our rig out to the kitchen and cook for people.
Or not.
Yes, I would.
Or not.
I would.
I'm just saying or not.
Or not. Because that's who you are. You always say or not.
I was thinking about doing that at some point.
Yeah.
Like doing something in the kitchen, but
our kitchen's a mess.
Well, it's also like not conducive towards that.
No, it's
there's no like good spot to actually do something like that.
No.
You know, there we don't have an island. It's just a bunch of counters.
Yeah.
We could do it on the counter next to the sink, but then there's the bar that's in front of that counter.
Yeah.
So then you can't really see what you're doing.
Yeah. True.
Then it just is not conducive towards any of that.
No, it's not. No matter how cool it would be. I can't be binging with Babish.
Because I wanted to try to do, like, I had the idea, because we got it's coming, I guess. The Fallout cookbook.
Yes,
is coming.
we do.
And so I kind of wanted to be like, hey, maybe we'll like do that. Like I'll cook one of these things, and
well, we could cook it, bring it in here.
I'll cook like Blamco mac and cheese.
We could cook it, bring it in here, and then like eat it and talk about it. Do a mukbang.
Or yeah, I've heard that those are like pretty popular.
Yeah.
Like when you just see people eating.
Yeah. Like the two of you that watch this can like grab your food and then eat with us, and we'll just hang out and talk.
What are they called again?
Mukbang.
Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Mukbang?
There's a G.
Mogbang?
No. Muk. M-U-K.
Uh-huh.
Bang. B-A-N-G.
Oh.
Mukbang.
Okay. Either way.
It'd be fun.
It'd
be one of the times that Elfie can't sit on the counter.
Yeah. We went to HHN again.
Can you just put behind us addicts? HHN addicts.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know when I'm gonna put this one because this one's gonna be like one of those.
We have multiple stories to tell you.
One of those like we did a couple things. So
yeah.
We went to HHN again on Friday, and so we did the 5 OP houses because that's the ones that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then because we didn't get there until like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But the express lines were pretty good.
Which excuse me. Which gives me hope when we go again this Friday.
Yeah. So we're going again this upcoming Friday. With our core like core Halloween. No. Our core Halloween group.
Yeah.
And so so we're doing that on Friday.
Yeah.
And and we all got express for that one. So
and we're also staying on site.
Oh yeah, we're staying on site as well. So if last Friday was any indication of
this Friday's
how well it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
But
except for Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Which was over 100 all night.
We just need to go there first and get it over with. Because otherwise we're never gonna get into it otherwise.
No.
We're either gonna we either have to do it first or not at all. Pretty much.
That or first or last.
Well,
like
if we do it last,
end of the night.
If we do it last, we're still going to wait like 45, 50 minutes.
No, if we do it after the last Academy of Villains show, which I saw this time because that's when we left, there was a mass exodus out of the park. So my hypothesis, which is why I want to go one more time before Friday.
Fuck no, we're not going to do that.
Because I just wanted to see how short the line got after the last Academy of Villains show.
No, I can't do that.
I know. It's a hypothesis that I have that the lines will shorten by
Unfortunately, over half. We can't do this for a living, so I have a regular 9-to-5 job that I have to go to.
I know you do.
I'm just saying.
Well, you could plop my ass there and I could do it.
Yeah, totally. That's going to work.
Yeah, being in a wheelchair right now.
No, it's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. It would suck.
Anyway. But, so we did the Academy of Villains show.
Yes.
I kind of just wanted to sit there and,
he
shake my fists at it the whole time.
Yeah, he wanted to rail against it, and I was like, let's give this an honest to God chance.
And yell at them like, how dare you stand where he stood.
Where they stood.
But it was all right.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. The dancers were a lot of fun. They kept being like, this person right here is having fun. Because I'm stupidly loud.
It's an entire dance show. And they built a stage in there.
Yeah.
They raised up a stage and built another stage on there.
Plus and then, 3 thingy offshoots into the audience.
Yeah. Yeah, so 1 out the center and then 2 off of the sides. And so they go probably a quarter of the way up into the audience is where they go up to. And so the people, they run out there and they dance and yell at people and
pull people up on stage to dance with them
and which was fucking weird.
Because one girl could really dance and then the other one was just like, I can twerk.
Well, there was one that I think she was going a little too hard.
I don't think she.
The one to our left, she was going super hard, but she couldn't really dance.
Yeah.
She was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna move a lot," and I was like, "Oof." I said,
That's
"She
not
needs to
dancing.
calm the fuck down." But they had him dance to that fucking Kiki song.
Yeah.
Like, Kiki, do you love me? I don't know what it's called, but anyway.
The Kiki challenge.
Yeah, the getting out of your car and getting run over
by a car
challenge. They had him do that, and so like the girl to the left, she's like doing none of the regular like get out of your car and do the like.
No, she didn't know it. Did you not know that? She looked at them and she went like that to them, and they're like it's okay. They went
like shook their head.
Love me? Like showed her how to
they were
do
like
it.
Expected to do like the little heart thing, and then the pointy fingers, and then the like the riding the little drive
the
thing.
dancey.
I don't know what the I don't know what
the
it
dance.
is. I'm not cool like the cool kids. So I don't know it. And but the one to the right, the one to the right of us knew
it hardcore.
Yeah, so she pretty much kind of
she not only did the dance, but she like put her own spin on it.
Yeah, so
like
I mean,
she was cool. She was really good.
That was So that was just weird. I didn't like that at all.
I thought that was fun.
And then the storyline was like, I was like,
It was a basic.
It
was basic robots versus humanity.
It's androids versus humanity, and I was just like, oh my god.
Same as we've had multiple times for.
I thought that it was like. I also like. When you're trying to tell a story through dance, I never like really understand it. Maybe I'm an uncultured fuck about that shit.
I thought it was excellently told.
Yeah, like I'm saying, maybe I'm just an uncultured fuck.
No, I think it's that you don't understand dance.
You just don't get.
It's like dance is its own language, and you have to understand the language of dance to get it.
But I felt like they were dancing like the same way, like it didn't change or anything.
What do you mean?
Like the way all the stylings were exactly the same.
It was all hip hop, if that's what you're saying.
And it was all hip hop dancing, and it was all like techno musical, like techno music. And so I was like, well, that's not, they had a slackline in there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Cause like.
But I'm sitting there.
Because like the first part of the story was the androids were sent out to find the humans.
Yeah, and okay. Well, the idea that they put across is it seemed like they took humans and they enhanced them
and brainwashed them.
Like they enhanced them. So I guess like humans have, but like I guess like a bicentennial man type deal.
They enhanced humans.
Where humans were getting like hearts, like new hearts. And stuff like that. But they were like doing it to enhance them, not to just like keep them alive.
Yeah, it was to enhance to the point of them no longer being human.
Right.
So they
pretty much became like, androids.
Yeah.
And so the revolt woman and like the woman on the other thing, were they like sisters or something?
I think at one point,
because like at the very end they take down the mainframe, and then like the one woman looks at the other woman, and then they like look at each other like oh my god, you saved me, and then they like give each other hugs.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe that was they were related or best friends.
Yeah, something like that.
Or something.
It's never explicitly stated their relationship.
Nothing is explicitly stated. It's all dance.
Yeah. But like, okay, but you understood that the first part of it was androids were sent out to find humans.
Okay.
You understood that, right?
And then the humans were captured.
Humans were captured except for Revolt.
And then there was a slackline.
No, you're missing part of the story. Then the jail scene.
Okay.
Where Revolt broke out her friends and changed the passwords so that the androids couldn't get back into the mainframe.
Okay. And then she took down the mainframe.
Yes. And then they
there
went
was a slack line.
And then they went to go take down the big baddie guy.
Okay.
And that's when the slackline battle took place.
Okay.
Which, did you not see, like, the bars at the top?
Yes, I saw the bars at the top. But it wasn't really a battle. That one guy was clearly better than the other one.
Which one? Android?
The android guy was clearly better than the human guy. The human guy was kind of, like, lame.
Which was kind of the point, that he was supposed to be better than the human. It was just a...
Oh, because he was an enhanced person?
And he was enhanced.
Yeah, but...
But, so that...
But humans can do a good job at slacklining.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But then, like, they put... But that gave Revolt enough time to, like, take down the big bad guy.
Okay. Via slackline. Alright.
Well,
I'm just saying. Just putting that out there.
Like, I was enjoying the whole damn thing, and he's just like, there's a slack line.
I'm glad.
He's like, there's a slack line.
I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Was it Bill and Ted's? No.
No, that's what I'm mad about. It wasn't Bill and Ted.
Was it its own thing? Yes.
But I didn't want it there. No one wanted it there.
I understand that.
And they didn't fill that fucking thing. It was 11:45. 11:45. And that fucker wasn't but halfway full.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's fucking packs that place. People are there 45 minutes ahead of time to go see that damn show. And it fucking fills up.
Yeah, but I told you why they got rid of it.
Every time they have to turn people away for the Bill and Ted show.
Yes, but I told you why they got rid of it.
I don't know. You may be right why they did that.
It makes sense.
Sarah's idea is that
it's because of the political climate at the time right now.
We're in like this crazy political climate right now where people are taking things like
way too seriously.
Like, well, it's hard to do. See, like South Park does about the same type of deal where nothing is sacred.
But they got rid of a certain character.
What do you mean?
Did you not notice who's missing this season?
What?
Garrison?
We haven't even watched the season yet.
Oh. Well,
we saw the first episode.
Well, he wasn't in it at all.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't in every single episode last season either.
True.
It wasn't all about Garrison.
It was a lot about Garrison.
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes. He won the election.
Yeah.
Yeah. And only only a handful of those episodes were about Garrison.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So, it wasn't like the whole damn thing was about him.
Yeah.
Even the one where he was running for president
really wasn't about him.
Really wasn't like he was. It was still there were still the ones that weren't about him.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Oh yeah, because last season there was that
That's
entire
storyline.
Like,
well, cause South Park, it has this thing of saying, well, nothing is sacred.
Yeah.
But it's also on TV, and so
yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I
think if you have a live performance,
it's a little different.
In the same vein that it may, but I don't know why they can't. I don't know why they don't have Bill and Ted's anymore.
I think because pop culture and politics are so
it
deeply engaged.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me because the thing that they gave us was, oh well, we're gonna get rid of it because we're tearing down that stage to make room for new Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah.
And then this year comes and they fucking put Academy of Villains in there.
Yeah.
So it's either like, okay, well, did you lie to us? Or were you just like, oh no, we said it was going to be the last year and this is the last year, so fuck it. Even if we didn't tear it down already.
Yeah.
That may just be the case. Maybe we're taking too much into it. Maybe that was the case. Maybe they just sat there and said, look, we're going to make room for more Potter, and they thought that they were going to tear it down, and there were changes, and so they said, well, we still have it, and we didn't make up anything for Bill and Ted, so we knew that we were already going to have those Academy of Villain fuckers, so let's just put them in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might have been. I don't know.
I have no clue.
I don't work for Universal
But either
anymore.
way, I'm still pissed that there's no Bill and Ted show, and that show did not deserve to be in the same spot.
I agree.
But I don't care if it was good or if you liked it. It did not deserve to be in the same spot that Bill and Ted's was in.
I understand. I fully understand.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I understand.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand. But it was a good show.
Okay. I didn't like it too much, but
I did.
You said that it was good, so whatever.
The next thing we did...
Yeah, you fucking drugged me out to EPCOT on the hottest fucking day of the year.
How the fuck was I to know it was going to be that hot?
God. I think I lost like 15 pounds in water weight.
Yeah, because he's pushing me in a wheelchair at the moment.
And I'm also pushing you in like the crap wheelchair that we have. The little
portable
one.
Our private wheelchair. Which I'm at this point, I just want to get rid of that damn thing. I hate it. It's so uncomfortable. It hurts to ride in.
Well, because it's made to compact into like
nothing.
It compacts like a camping chair. It folds up like that.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I have a much more comfortable camping chair than I do wheelchair. The fact that the wheelchair made me bleed made me mad.
Where did it make you bleed?
On my leg.
Did you cut yourself?
Yes. Technically, it pinched part of my skin and made it bleed.
Oy vey. That thing was a pain in my ass. And so it has these tiny little wheels, so it's really hard to push.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's not good.
It's not conducive. So it was incredibly hard to push, and I pushed you all over EPCOT, around the entire fucking park.
Yeah.
But we did get to enjoy some of the food and wine there.
And we got to see and we went with some of our friends.
Mm-hmm. Some of our dance friends.
That's why you fucking moved.
She's a turd.
She farted on me and then moved.
Cool.
You little shit. Yeah, we went with our dance friends and...
So, we only ate at like 3 different places, right?
India.
Yeah, so we went to... Italy. And
Ireland. Oh, we were going to do cannabis.
We were going to do some cannabis while we were there, but neither of us have our cards, so...
Canada.
We can't do cannabis while at
Canada.
Wasn't stopping the people at the House of Blues later that night, but...
Oh, so many people at House of Blues later that night. So yeah, we tried 3 of them. India, we had chicken korma.
Which was pretty okay.
We didn't even say what event we went to. We went to the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Oh, okay.
I said that we got to enjoy some of the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
So we went to the India place.
Mm-hmm.
And we got chicken korma. And it's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
They gave us the korma with little pieces of naan bread.
Yeah.
So the chicken was pretty good.
And cucumber salad.
But they put like some cucumber thing on the top of it. It was kind of gross.
Weird. It was weird. It didn't work.
So like we ate the chicken out of it, and that was all right.
Yeah.
The next thing that we did was there was a rigatoni with vodka sauce
with pancetta and parmigiano.
Yeah, and so we were like, "Wow, that sounds fucking awesome." It was not fucking awesome.
It was basic.
It's just regular old vodka sauce. Like, I mean, I could have just gotten the Bertolli vodka sauce and just thrown some shit in there and been done with it.
I could have made a better vodka sauce.
It wasn't out of this world. And then the last thing that we did was...
well, we went through Japan, too.
Yeah, we walked through Japan.
And we were going... I really wanted to stop there and try the chicken teriyaki buns.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we're like, well, let's go through the store instead. And then the line for Japan was long, so I just was like, never mind.
Yeah, the only other thing that we, needed to try was the...
Ireland.
Was the one in Ireland. It was a beer cheese, a stout cheddar cheese dip.
Yeah.
Right. A stout cheddar cheese
with Irish brown bread.
Yeah. And
it was incredible.
It was so good. You dip that bread in that cheese sauce. Oh yeah. God. Mixing, see, I've tasted a bunch of different beer cheeses.
Yeah.
and I've liked every single one of them, but I haven't tried. I have not tried had a beer cheese that had stout in it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh man, that is so good.
Yeah.
Especially because stout is like really milky and smooth, and so I feel like that.
Well, that's probably. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so I feel like that kind of worked with the cheddar a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it was a nice, creamy, like mild cheddar that they put in there as well. So it was
they
just.
They could have put something sharper in. I felt.
Yeah, they could have even put it in a sharp one, but it was definitely a mild cheddar because you still have a slight bite from the stout there.
Oh yeah.
So it turned out, oh man, it was super good.
Really
that was our
good.
favorite thing there. But
and then I ate it like soup because he hates soup.
Well, I was gonna suck it down like soup. Just because I hate soup doesn't mean that I don't want the damn beer cheese dip.
Nope.
And then like the next thing I would like dip my thing there, and then the next thing I know, it's gone.
A lot of it,
what the fuck?
A lot of it was already gone.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that's how you say it. You're gonna act like you're gonna be like that funny farm woman.
I only had like
I'm
2
gonna be
bites
sitting there.
and it was
I'm gonna be
gone.
like we're gonna be in our brand new country home, and I'm gonna be starving, and I'm gonna be like, what? The picnic basket had an apple in it, right? And you're gonna be like, no.
I can't eat apples.
I don't give a shit if you can't eat apples. You'll fucking find a way to eat that apple.
No, I'd share an apple because I can't cut an apple.
Well, yeah.
Because I'll cut myself.
You'd have to. Well, okay, fine then.
Banana.
A fucking banana, and that'll be the only thing left. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, I smell bananas, and you're like, no, honey, there's no bananas here, because there's none, and
you're insane.
So you're insane, and you're gonna starve.
I wouldn't do that to you. Like. I would not do that to you, and you know that because
I had thought that, and up until Saturday.
Well, it's till like the 15th. We'll go again.
Like I said, I had thought that up until Saturday.
I've always shared everything.
And now I have to second guess this.
No, you don't have to second guess.
For the first time in my life, I have to second guess whether or not you would allow me to have good food. I'm just saying that I'm gonna have to think twice about it now.
No, you don't.
I'm just saying.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, think so. I do.
No, you don't. You know you don't.
We also walked through that Japanese department store, whatever the fuck it's called, which is a big fucking store. Damn.
Like I could have spent all day in there.
Oh, it's got all sorts of shit.
Oh, it has so much cool stuff.
It has little Pokemon.
There's Nintendo stuff. There's a lot of Nintendo, a lot of Zelda.
There's not a lot of Nintendo.
There was Zelda.
Well, there was Zelda, but it was pretty much like Zelda and Pokemon.
True.
Pokemon.
I didn't see much Mario.
Technically not Nintendo. There was no Mario. I didn't see any Mario.
I didn't see any Mario. Well, I can probably tell you why.
Any Zelda, but
they had the umbrellas and they had like a little like bit of it. Like a couple of journals.
Yeah, they had the little umbrella, the upside down umbrella, right?
Yeah, I want that.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about buying it. And it was also one of those ones that has a little C on the bottom that you like put your arm through, and you can still use your phone.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I
dig it. Maybe we'll just go back there and buy it.
And I'll get you.
Except they didn't take my
annual
pass holder discount, so I don't know. I'll pay full fucking price for that shit. The other cool thing was like they had a bunch of stuff in there. I bet we could find it
online.
They had a bunch of like Studio Ghibli stuff in there.
Yes, a shit ton of Studio Ghibli, and a bunch of just like anime stuff, and they had kimonos
and
kigurumis and so much shit in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like that we didn't even get to go look at because all the drunk people. You could go there and
get like Japanese like plates and like like
I could have gotten some really nice chopsticks.
Mm-hmm. They also had the there was like a tea set that was
I know
that had the little cat from Kiki's Delivery Service on it. Those are really cute.
Yeah.
Had some plates with like My Neighbor Totoro.
Yep.
On them, so it was that shit was pretty cute. But in the back, it actually has like a full blown like marketplace.
Yeah.
And you can get things like mochi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we bought some mochi. They have a lot of candy. So we bought a bag of matcha Kit Kats.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You just tried those. Are those better than the green tea ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're a little less sweet,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a nice enough. It's sweet enough that it's good, and then it adds a little bit of a bitter matcha flavor, and so it makes it more balanced. I feel like on your palate.
Yeah, I didn't even know that any of that crap was in there.
I didn't know either.
Like now we can go back there and get matcha, and
I can get my matcha fix. And they had the two flavors of mochi that we got were strawberry and matcha, which I didn't know were.
You got strawberry and green tea.
No, it's matcha green tea.
Oh, okay.
So there's red bean filling in the green tea, in the matcha, which adds a little bit of a sweetness to it, so it's not so bitter. I love it. I really like matcha.
The strawberry ones are really good.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say.
I'm like so happy that you like those.
Those are good. But yeah, I'll go back there and do that stuff.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
So, and then we went out, and then
so that night,
and then our friend showed us the tea shop in London.
London.
There's a Twinings tea shop in there. See, like we've only been to EPCOT like a couple of fucking times.
And it's always for the concerts.
And well, no. Like since we've had the passes,
true.
Like we never actually like go into these places. You know, like we go there to eat and then we fuck off.
Yeah.
It's like
and ride rides.
You know, it's like
we don't really go and explore.
I go and I ride Test Track and Mission Space, and then I just get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't even realize that these stores are in there.
Yeah. I really wish I had known, because like now I'm gonna go more often. I want to go back to EPCOT and just spend a day exploring.
I'll do that when it's not so fucking hot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in December, January.
Yeah, maybe. I still want to do that thing where we need to try like all the new restaurants we've done.
I know.
So
we've done Germany
over the past since we've gotten the passes, right?
Yeah.
We've done only Italy and Japan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've done Mexico before. We've done Germany before. We've done France before.
I don't remember France.
Yeah, I don't remember France either.
But everyone tells me I've done France, and I'm like, when? When have I done France? Because someone used like a net, like a.
I really want to try the Canadian restaurant.
Yeah, but we'll have to dress up all fancy.
Really fucking good.
Yeah.
A couple of our friends, they say that that's like their favorite restaurant, like in the world, is that one. And so I'm like, eesh, that's
high praise.
And they live in Dallas, which has fucking Hutchinson's barbecue. So fuck, oh my god, oh,
you're so
if anything can beat Hutchinson's barbecue, oh lord, ooh, man, I'm just. Oh,
you still dream about it.
I have to change my pants now. Just thinking about it, it's pretty bad.
Did I wake you up?
God, that fucking brisket. In that smoke line around that meat.
That's where
oh my god, it was so good. Oh god, I'll get on a plane just to have that brisket again.
Well, right now they're in DC.
Oh fuck, I know.
So we'd have to go.
We can't go right now. I'm not saying we go right now.
Okay.
I'm saying that we should go.
I know we should.
We should go.
I would love to go and see like their house, their haunts.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
So yeah, that evening we actually had to leave EPCOT early.
Well, we were there at like 3:30, right? And so we were there for a couple hours and did that stuff.
Yeah.
But we had tickets to go see Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
So we had tickets to go see Linkin Park in 2017, and then. You know, if you didn't know,
tragedy struck, and
yeah. So Chester Bennington took his own life, who is the lead singer of Linkin Park, which hit us pretty hard.
Yeah.
We because Linkin Park's been my favorite band since forever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really tough to lose, you know, someone like that.
And plus, you and I listened to that music when we were dating.
Yeah.
And that kind of brought us together because it was a band we discovered together.
Yeah, that was the first band that we discovered together. Man, we both really like this music.
Yeah.
Who is this? Like, what is this? And so we bought Meteora, and because Numb was the first song that we had heard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fucking great. And that's why I fucking broke down in the middle of the show when he started playing Numb, and I was just like, oh my god. This is the song that started the whole journey.
Yeah.
And I just fucking lost it. Mike Shinoda put out a new album called Post Traumatic. He kind of wrote it to deal with
his grief of losing Chester.
Yeah, he wrote it to deal with his grief, and so he went on this tour, and he started off the show with a bang and whatnot. He was doing all of the stuff from his new album, and
which I've listened to only once because it's
just difficult to listen to because you know why it was written, and so it's kind of like just especially, and some of the songs in there are just gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Like there's a song called Over Again, which is just, it's literally him talking about, he's like, well, we did a show a month after he died, and he's like rapping about this, and he goes, yeah, everyone's telling me, oh, I'm sorry for you, what are you gonna do now? And he's like, well, I don't fucking know. He said, it's only my life's work that's hanging in the balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm fucking okay. And then and the chorus is like, you don't say goodbye once, you seem to say it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And he's so anyway.
And
but in the middle of the show he just takes it down. He goes like, hey guys, so I wanted to go on this tour for one reason and one reason only.
Yeah.
He said, I wanted to go on this tour to thank all of you in person for all of the love and support that you've put out since Chester's passing. And he goes, and I just want to slow it down and talk about Chester for a bit.
Yeah.
And he told us a couple stories, and he just kind of told us how Chester was as a person. And then so he has us sing in the end.
Yeah.
And he said, I'd like you guys to help me out with this, if you could sing Chester's parts for me. And so he starts playing in the end, and then I'm fucking crying, Sarah's crying, my brother who's with us is crying. It was heart-wrenching.
A lot of the audience was crying.
Yeah, I was looking around at people, and everyone was rubbing their eyes, and
tears were coming down.
Tears were coming down and whatnot. It was tough.
Yeah, and then the because he did Numb, he did Roads Untraveled, and both of those made me cry.
Yeah, he did pretty much all of the songs that only he does.
Yeah.
So he did Sorry for Now, he did Roads Untraveled, he did Castle of Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the Linkin Park songs that only Mike was on. Except for Castle of Glass has Chester singing just woes in the back.
Yeah.
And so I'm even thinking about that, getting choked up during the whole show. But anyway, he did a good job of starting it off light,
bringing it down,
bringing it way down, making everybody fucking cry, and then bringing it right back up.
Yeah.
And he ended it with some great songs, including the one that he did, the Fort Minor song. 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh man, what is it?
I don't remember.
The 15% concentrated power of will, 5%, 10% pressure, 5% pain.
Yeah.
100% reason to remember the name or whatever.
Yeah.
That's an old song. That's like a 2005 song or something like that. And so he was telling us. He was also telling us a crazy story. Like, he said Florida is like special to him because he said his father was an engineer and he worked on rockets.
Yeah.
And so he would bring Mike to his father would bring him to Florida to see the rocket launches, the shuttle launches and whatnot. And he said, and it always kind of reminds him of when they like first started out touring, like Mike was driving the RV that they were all going in. And he said the reason that they had to take an RV is because quote, Joe's DJ rig was the size of a refrigerator, and quote, still is.
And they don't know why.
But so he goes. Their first show that they did was in St. Petersburg, and
people were there.
So like there was like a few people that were like in the pit, standing like right in front of the stage, and they start screaming. He's like, "Oh, you guys from St. Pete?" And then he goes, "Wait a minute, were you guys at that show?" And then they were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you fucking kidding?" So there were people that were there at this show in Orlando that were at the first Linkin Park concert in St. Pete. And he was just saying like, "Whoa!" And he like couldn't believe it for a minute. So that was pretty cool. But
like I will say about that venue, you really get to see the people that it's such a concentrated venue, and it's so small that you really do get to see everyone from that stage.
I mean, we weren't even like close to the stage, and you're only 50 feet from the stage at any point in that venue. Yeah. And not to mention the sound in there is just perfect.
Yeah.
The acoustics are perfect. Whoever they have doing sound of the House of Blues is a fucking genius because but then again, I don't think that acoustically, I don't think that you can fuck up the sound in that venue. But anyway, it was like tough. It was tough to get through, but like I'm really glad that we went to go see that show.
Yeah.
Because I would have been upset not going.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I would have been upset not going. I would have regretted it.
Yeah.
Because I was also kind of thinking to myself, like, when Mike made this album, I was like, yeah, he's doing it, but now he's going on tour, and I was like, I don't really know why he's going on tour. Like I understand making music to make himself feel better and putting it out for people to enjoy and people to grieve with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe he's doing it that way, but it was just nice to hear him say like, yeah, I'm pretty much doing this tour so that I can thank you guys in person for all of the love and support that you've had for me and for the band.
Yeah.
And for Chester's family and all that good stuff. So that was very nice to hear.
Yeah. Should we have given a trigger warning before talking about that?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the description. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't. We're not gonna do trigger warnings. I mean, come on. The minute he said, "Okay, we're gonna talk about Chester," I was like, "Yeah." I mean, it. Yeah.
We all were.
So. I don't know. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like I gotta say stuff. Like I gotta.
Cause like
I couldn't listen to that. I couldn't even listen to Linkin Park music for like 6 months after that.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't do it. Everything
sounded like a cry for help.
I was listening, everything that I was listening to from One More Light was just like, oh my God, is that a cry for help? Is that a cry for help? And then you go back and you listen to Living Things, and you listen to Hunting Party, and you listen to A Thousand Suns, and you listen to Minutes to Midnight, and you listen to Meteora, and you listen to Hybrid Theory, and you're like, oh my God, all these songs sound like a cry for help.
Yeah.
And it was like, were we not expecting this? Did we not see the signs? Did Mike and Brad and Joe and Phoenix, did they not see that stuff?
So let me say
this. Did they not see it? Was it a problem? Did we enjoy seeing that pain and that suffering that Chester was going through?
I don't think so. I
mean, Mike Shinoda said it best, like, after
after it happened.
It was shortly after, and he just said, we all knew that Chester had demons, and that was something that we found endearing, and we enjoyed him singing about those demons.
Yeah.
But then again, Ryan brought up a good point. He said, all you have to do is listen to sharp edges.
Yeah.
And you realize that Chester was in fact in a good place.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't matter where you are, what your demons have done, how you're able to cope with them, that suicide is still an issue that many people deal with, and they see as the only way out in some cases.
Yes.
And it can bite you hard one day, and it all depends on the circumstances. Fine. The opening act, the lead singer came up and he said they had a song they called the T-shirt song, and he said he went to this bar one night, and they had this thing in this bar where anytime that the Baywatch theme comes on, they would have to take off their T-shirts and swing them around their heads.
It's a British thing.
And so he was having the worst. He was in like the worst spot in his life, and he goes to this bar. I guess like one friend invited him out, and the Baywatch theme comes on. He takes off that shirt and starts spinning it around his head, and that moment just gave him this epiphany.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh wow, that's something that it kind of helped him get through his stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I didn't think that we were going to end it in that sad state of affairs, but I just want you guys to realize that it's a real issue that a lot of people in America deal with, and we do lose a lot of people per year to suicide. Mm-hmm. And if you know somebody that deals with that struggle, just be there for them. I know that you may not be able to do anything for them. I know that, and maybe they don't want your help. Maybe they don't. They're not open to it. But I feel like everyone should be there for their friends and family, regardless if they want it or not, because they need it.
Yeah,
and they may not realize that they need it.
And if you yourself struggle, you're not alone. There are resources to help.
And we're not saying that you should call the suicide hotline, because we know that that's not going to help you. I mean, you may need somebody to talk to in that moment's notice, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you have somebody that loves you and and they will help you.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to be. If somebody cares enough about you, they will help you.
Yeah.
And I promise you that there is one person out there, at least one person out there, that is always going to help you. And it's always going to help you, bring you out of that hole that you are in.
Yeah.
That will give you a rope, give you a ladder, put a fucking elevator in the hole. You know? I mean, there might be somebody that, you know, that is that person that can just literally just apparate you out of the hole.
Yeah.
And there could be a loved one that, you know, maybe they just give you a rope and try their best to help you out of it. And maybe you get to the very, very top, and maybe it takes a long time to get out of it, but you will get out of it. You'll get out of it.
You're not alone. And, motherfucker. Oh. And, I always say at the end of the show, because we do love you guys.
So until next time.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you want to subscribe, you should click over here. If you want to watch the latest episode of I Love You, I Know, click right here.
If you want to see our latest video, click right here. And if you want to see our latest Let's Play, click right here.
If you're listening on MP3,